An awesome event in the city this weekend, the Lethbridge Entertainment Expo. Matthew's going to tell us all about it. Lots of events, lots of guests. Matthew, I know there's lots to talk about, but maybe just give our viewers a summary of what they can expect this weekend.
What they can expect this weekend is there's tons of events for families and children to be there. For example, for the kids, we have a bouncy slide there. Cool. That's going to be free of charge for them to use. There's also going to be what's called Zorbs, so they're these giant inflatable balls that you get inside, strap yourself into, and we will actually have the Lethbridge Derby Dames, the roller derby team, pushing people around inside those. Cool. And then, so those are just some of the things to do. We also have Johnny Corthius, who is the extreme sports enthusiast. He's going to be there. Jordan Main, the UFC fighter, is going to be there as well. We have about 15 guests in total. Okay. Our guest of honor for the show is Marina Sirtis. She played Counselor Troy for the Star Trek Next Generation. And then we also have Aaron Douglas, who he was one of the main characters in the reboot of Battlestar Galactica in 2004, and you can also see him on Netflix in Hemlock Grove and The Killing. Okay. So he's there, and then we also have Tracy Hickman, who created Dragonlance in the 80s for TSR, the company that made Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. But Tracy also went to co-author the first 6 books, and all those books went to #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list. And this is the first show that Tracy's ever done in Canada. Wow. So we're really excited about getting Tracy here for that show. He's only going to appear he's here for the Saturday only. Okay. And Marina Sirtis is here all day Saturday and until 2:30 p.m. on the Sunday. Okay. Sort of thing. So, yeah, there's lots to do. And there's we have vendors from all across Canada. We have vendors from Montreal and everything like that. But the main focus of the show is the vendors that we have from Lethbridge itself here, so that they can actually show people that we can take care of anything that you need in this genre, in the pop culture genre. And so you don't have to go to Calgary. You don't have to go online. You don't have to worry about these other things. So you can come down and check it out. And I just also figured it was about time Lethbridge had a show like this. Yeah, for sure. It is nice to have that local participation. But let's talk more about these big guests. What does it mean to have these huge names coming to the city? It's a little surreal, to be honest with you, to be able to talk to them and deal with them and figure out what their schedules are going to be and everything else like that. Like, for me, if I had to sum it up, the show is definitely a dream come true on putting it together, and the people I've been involved with, whatever. And everybody has been so incredibly great to deal with. Like, you think that you'll stumble across somebody who's going to be a bit picky or do whatever, but everybody's just giving on what they're doing. And a surprise guest to us was actually Edge Publishing. They have a booth there. They're the biggest science fiction and fantasy publishing company in Canada. They are bringing down Ed Lukowich, who is a Canadian curling, I guess you would say, icon. Yeah. So we're really, really excited about having him as kind of a didn't even think anything about it type thing, and him come down. And he's down because he's promoting his science fiction book that he just wrote. Right. So, wow. So many things to check out. Where is this? When is it this weekend? It's Saturday and Sunday at the main pavilion at the Exhibition Park. All right. It's Saturday is from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. and Sunday is from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. Cool. Yeah, and then on Friday night at Telegraph Tap House, we have a meet and greet with Aaron Douglas. Tickets are $50 for that. Cool. You can get them at Showcase or Kapow or Telegraph itself. Okay. And then the Saturday night we have a meet and greet with the Hickmans, and tickets will be available to purchase those at the show. Okay. Now, if people want more information, where should they go? Do you have a website? Yeah, lethbridgeexpo.com. That has all the information about when Marina and Aaron are available for photo ops and autographs. That when all the panels are going to be happening in there. Has a complete list of vendors on there. Has bios on a lot of our creators and stuff like that, guests that we have in this. So almost all the information you're going to need is right there. Cool. Sounds like it's going to be a wicked weekend. Definitely check out the website. Lots to see and do at the Lethbridge Entertainment Expo this weekend. Thanks so much, Matthew. Thank you.